Kappa Delta's founders gathered on October 23, 1897, to form a group of values-based women whose influence would be far-reaching. Mary, Julia, Sara, and Lenora knew that friendship, at its core, is an influence, opportunity, and investment in each of our lives and those whose lives are touched by ours. All these 127 years later, our founders and each sister's investment in Kappa Delta values influences your sisters, friends, communities, and our world. Cynthia Allen Weston wrote in Ordinary Miracles that the early years of Kappa Delta provided evidence that, at its simplest, the belief that inspired our early leaders was in the monumental and affirmative power of true friendship among women. It was a belief compelling enough to have kept their eyes focused on a prize as insubstantial as fog, and to have given them the tenacity to begin to forge it into reality. It is the belief that has impelled Kappa Deltas ever since. As we reflect upon Kappa Delta's influence this Founders Day, it's appropriate to pause and appreciate not only our founders, but also the many early leaders who made key decisions that broadened the scope of our Kappa Delta. As early as 1903, Kappa Deltas gathered to develop a system of government by chapter representation that is still used today. Until 1903, all decisions were made by Alpha Chapter and the Grand Chapter, now known as National Council. With this step, each chapter became a voting member of Kappa Delta at convention. Our Alpha Chapter continued to prioritize the growth of Kappa Delta's influence, relinquishing its own charter in 1912 so Kappa Delta could join the National Panhellenic Conference, ensuring that Kappa Delta became a national force for good. The desire to spread Kappa Delta's impact through the power of true friendship came at the sacrifice of many early leaders who demonstrated our value of altruistic, selfless service. Today, over 23,000 collegiate members and over 300,000 initiated members demonstrate true friendship and selfless service in ways Mary, Lenora, Julia, and Sara could never imagine. Your work with Girl Scouts impacting the next generation of girls, the support of Prevent Child Abuse America to create happy and healthy families, and your affirmation of sisterhood by showing up for one another demonstrates that the influence of Kappa Delta is far and wide. Our influences reflect our purpose to promote true friendship among the college girls of our country by inculcating into their hearts and lives those principles of truth, of honor, of duty, without which there can be no true friendship. It's this kind of influence that will continue to stand the test of time. Happy Founders Day.